Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's start leveling up our relationship with Zane a bit. We cannot do anything with Chaz, unfortunately. Fortunately, I have a few things that Zane likes, including just bread. Yes, really. Alright. So, we should have a new pack available to us. And if that's the truth, then we need to grind it out because I've already done the grunt work with the other two packs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, in order to... there are three more packs here. In order to get these 3 packs, we need to get these 3 packs to 80% or higher. As you can see, I already have these 2 up to over 80%. So we need to start grinding this one. 5. Alright, 10 of those. Dark pack. Do I want the dark pack? Yes. This is going to be for later. Alright. Don't really need anything out of there now, do I? I do need some of these because I'm trying to get the card on the cover there. And let's buy some Zane packs. If I am going to build a Cyber Dragon deck, we need his packs. I'm going to leave like 200, 100 left to get a couple sandwiches. Vizago. Fusion Gate. Alright. Alright. Metamorphosis! Oh, that card is so broken. It's legal in this time period, too. Which is insane. Yeah. Manning Black Shark. A card that's cool, but not worth it in this game, because it requires 3 fusion materials. Zombira's not bad. Sand. Thundra, not bad. Okay, Dark Pack. Lajin, pretty good. Swift Gaia, not bad. I mean, I'll take another one, sure. Opticlops, is it? Crush card? What in the world is happening? Hidden Soldiers, that isn't bad. Cyber Phoenix, good, pretty good card. The Light Hexio Fusion, that's not bad. Cyber Phoenix. Mechanical Hound. Come on, Zane, don't let me down. Mechanical Chaser. Mechanical Hound. Ugh, I'm getting nothing out of his packs. Cyber Laser Dragon. Yeah. Nothing. Sacred Crane's pretty good. Bishop Butcher. Ugh. I think all my luck went into the first pack. Because Metamorphosis, that is so broken. If I can somehow get my hands on a Cyber End Dragon, I can cheat that out. It's hilarious. Because Metal Reflex Slime is a level 10 monster. And what is Cyber End Dragon? Oh yeah, Crush card, right. I think all my luck ran out after that. Yeah, I got like nothing from Zane's pack. Oh yeah, I forgot to check what's my percentage on the fusion pack. Only 57. All that and only 57%. Lobster isn't bad. It's good if you want to get on Chumley's good side. Fermented soybeans. So essentially, I'm just giving someone a miso sandwich. Ugh, that sounds awful. It's probably better than it sounds, but ugh. Alright. See if we can find our cat. He really likes to hang out here for some reason. Hey, I didn't need to spend a sandwich today on him. Okay, so I switched to the Earth Beast deck just for the tag team. I'm not going to permanently switch to it yet. We're going to go back to the water deck. Let's go ahead and save this real quick while I'm thinking about it, though. So I think I changed out like one thing. I'm just going to kind of flip-flop between Zane and Bastion for a bit, because Bastion's pack has gained my interest a bit more because I did not realize the Amazonix cards were in there. It makes sense, but I'm going to use those for another Earth deck. It's going to be Warrior-based, though. I might see if I can get something good out of the Light pack, too, because the Face Knights are in that pack. What I mean by that is Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, and King's Knight. But officially, one week has passed in game. So after the following week, pretty much when Tag Duel Sunday rolls around again, I'm going to switch to the Earth deck to sync with Bastion, and I'm going to keep it. Bastion or possibly Chumley, because he would be helpful in that regard too. Yeah, I'll try to advance Chumley a little. I don't know why you would do that, but alright. It seems I can keep up with the raw yellow students at least now. I don't know. Obelisk Blues are not consistent because you have Nova and Bivin, for example, but then you have some really mean ones. But yeah, as I mentioned, the reason why there are no Obelisk, there's only female students are in Obelisk Blue, it's because there's no female dorms for any of the other houses. That was, poorly thought out, wasn't it? Well, I win. There's no way you could survive this. I'm not going to give you life points if you're just wide open. Another Gaka-Gigo and Giga-Gaka-Gigo duo going. Yeah, I'm not getting as much now because I'm at a my dueling level's pretty high now. So you level up far less once you do. I'd like to get to level 50 if it's possible, but I don't see that happening. By the way, yes, I named the deck this on purpose. In case you are wondering. Play my water field spell, my water-based spells and traps, and play a not water monster. I mean, sure, you can have it. Would have been even funnier if it were Mother Grizzly. What'd he give me, anyway? Giant rat. Not a bad idea, though. I'm going to make it so you have no choice. Or you could just TT me and be an idiot. That works, too. Tornado Wall is a powerful spell. It makes it so... Well, trap card. It makes it so I take no battle damage. As long as Umi's on the field. Which, there is removal in this game, but they have to commit to it. Such as... I'll let you have it. You can have it back. And Lightning Vortex, whatever. Cyberjar. What exactly is your deck? Book of Life, Vampire Lord, Book of Life, Apprentice Magician. Ah, so you're that kind of deck, huh? Abyss Soldier's effect, priority. Send that back to your hand. Because I don't want to deal with Apprentice Magician. That card's kind of annoying. Gigantes. To summon your vampire. Alright, I don't follow. It's to deal damage to me. What should I send? You know what? Get out of my deck. Alright. For a jar. So you're going to pay half your life to negate a draw. Why? You saw that here. He paid half of his life points to negate my draw. Why? I'm so confused. Also, why would you put in defense mode if you're going to use an equip spell? That seems very foolish. Okay, this guy doesn't have a brain. What's up, Somber? Sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt the proceedings for a sec. Because I do this every hour. I have not told you yet. Interesting. Deluge. That almost sounds like Deluge. So are you a water-based deck? If so, this is going to be interesting. True Path Trapper. Oh, some's telling me I'm not going to like you very much. UFO Turtle. I've thought about the fire strategy, but in order to do that, Magic Jammer, really? Needle Sealing? Why would you... Is the AI broken today? Have I broken the AI by being undefeated with Bastion? Is that what I need to do? Another Tinkabi. Oh, you're that deck. Oh, no. That is actually a pretty good strategy because he's immune to all trap cards. So you can run stuff like Torrential Tribute and, I think AoE effects still work though, like Wabaku. But, like stuff like Gravity Bind do nothing to him. And if you just beef him up and just sit on him, he is a very good strategy to have. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so AoE cards work. There's another card that's like that. It's the Elemental Hero Wildheart. Judgment of Anubis. Well, good thing I called that. Some Gaga Gigo. Try saying that 10 times fast. Especially its evolutions. Curse of Anubis, whatever. Annoying card, but nothing that's really game breaking, although his UFO turtle can beat over him now. Because that's the Monarch's weakness. They only have 1,000 defense. Hey, we could do something funny. Starboy weakens you. He's in strats. And then there's Lightning Vortex. And it's gone. But he has no hand now, so... Of course, neither do I. Why did you just... Ultimate Obedience... You could've... Well, I guess you really couldn't summon it, but if you could've, you could actually use it. And... not really drawing my offensive monsters. Blinded... It doesn't matter. There's no face-up monsters right now. Well, now there are. But it doesn't matter anymore. Away with you. $200. $200 for raw yellow students, about $300 for Obelisk blue students. That's not bad. It's going to take a lot longer to grind out points, though, but at least I'm getting there now. Professor Sarter. Who did I want to... Yeah, I wanted to get... Please Bastion a bit more. Blech. The cook sandwich is what is a pretty much insta win button with most people. It's funny because it looks like a piece of pizza, so I just call it pizza. But I have not been to the harbor yet. But who doesn't like pizza, right? No. I told you guys a couple times. I've not told you yet. And lighthouse. Actually, could I beat Ankha? I guess there's nothing to do except try. Yeah, I know. Most of this stream for this game is going to be just me grinding out money for cards. But unfortunately, that's half the game. That's what part 1's for. So you actually start getting good cards. And once you get some of these limited or semi-limited staple cards, you can kind of ignore the pack after that. You can complete it just for completionist reasons. I've always liked Cyberjar. Cannon Soldier, that card's annoying. Gotcha, Gigo. Serpent Warrior. Starboy! Mechanical Chaser can beat it, but oh well. This is part of the reason why they've considered banning Cannon Soldier, because notice if its effect is not once per turn. Tribute 1 monster, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Now, they thought about banning Catapult Turtle, but they nerfed it. It now has a once per turn effect, so you can't just win the game by summoning Catapult Turtle, attacking, and then sacking off all your monsters to destroy your opponent. So in that case, part of the OTK was using Magical Scientist. So why are they unban Magical Scientist? Magical Scientist would be a 3-card Link 4 monster. They cannot let it into the game today. It would be way too powerful still. If they made him once per turn, then they could let him back into the game. But right now, no, that's not happening. Maybe, nah, I think once per turn's good enough for it. Yeah, Slifer Reds are not worth anything. At least you get 100 out of it, but that's not much. We gotta do a lot more grinding in the beginning because the pack, the 3 packs that you have to get to 80% or higher are 150 dual points apiece. So there'll be less grinding later, but we still need to do a lot for right now. Then I'll turn my attention to some other packs. Wolf Axe Wielder. Interesting monster. Alright, second main phase. Let's set these two. And pass turn. Oops, I should have used the card. Oh well. What is your fusion monster? So, another thing I want to point out is, in this era, there was no limit on your extra deck. Sort of. I think the limit was like 25 or something like that, which is like, you think today that's extremely generous. Remember back then, it really did not matter. The only deck that you would use that would have a lot of fusion monsters would be the classic, would be Elemental Heroes. Berserk Gorilla, huh? Using an actual good card, I see. Well, the Gorilla's going to get smaller. Much smaller. I don't have game on the board, but I still can't believe I got Metamorphosis. If I get a Cyber End Dragon from Zane at some point, that is going to be so mean. There's a reason why that card's banned, folks. Two reasons. The biggest reason is a combination of using Scapegoat and Metamorphosis, because you can cheat out Thousand Eyes Restrict, which is a very annoying monster from back in the day. This day and age, I think Thousand Eyes is a 3 because it really doesn't matter anymore. But, yeah. They weren't really thinking when they made that card. It's a level 1 fusion monster that requires Relinquish and Thousand Eyes Restrict, but that's not the point. The fact is, Metamorphosis made it so you could cheat it out. And its effect is Relinquished, where it steals your opponent's monster and equips it to it, and its attack and defense becomes that monster. It's attack and defense. But Thousand Eyes has an extra effect, where neither opponent can declare battle while it's on the field. Well, except Thousand Eyes. Thousand Eyes can still battle, but none of the other monsters can. So what people would do is they would instant fusion it out, magical scientist it out, metamorphosis it out, steal your opponent's annoying monster or even boss monster. And then let it self-destruct at the end of the turn. Yeah. Now you understand why Metamorphosis got banned and Thousand Eyes stayed banned forever. But Metamorphosis is not allowed to be back in the game because of how powerful such effects are. Spirit of the Pot of Greed. He has a lot of the spirit, like the banish one element, one attribute monsters, I'm noticing. Because I saw like Gerudo the Wind Spirit and Water Spirit. Aqua Spirit, I mean. Which, that card gained some popularity when Mermails were one of the top decks. This also shoots me in the foot a bit because I'm boosting his Aqua Spirit. Let's go with Abyss Soldier. Second main, let's use the effect and get that Rock Spirit back into his hand. Set these two, and back to him. Oh, that takes me back. Friend of mine, he would run 3 copies of Fissure. And one time he drew all 3 of them. Hey, wait, guess what? Fissure! Guess what? Fissure! It was just that for 3 times in a row. It's funny. Man. It's just sad to see the state that the card game is in today. Because those days were great. Here I am talking like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Boomer over here. Honestly, I didn't really dislike the game until we got midway through Zexal. Because some of the top decks were kind of unfair and way out of anyone's price range. Unless they, you know, had rich parents that could throw away money on cards. And a lot of us didn't have that kind of luxury. Even in this era, one of the Tier 0 decks was about to come out. Once Dark Armed Dragon was released, and I am not exaggerating. That card cost $300 a piece back then. And you needed 3 in the deck. That's almost $1,000 right there. And there were some kids who had that deck. Again, must be nice to have wealthy enough folks to just throw that money away, right? Also, I will say Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments were sadly not really worth it, because all you get is just more cards. There was no monetary value. I mean, I get it though, but it's for the kids mostly. Because that technically falls under gambling, and then that can cause a mess. But still, the point stands. The rewards were just not worth it back then. Alright, Anka. Let's see how well this goes for me. After those 3 easy duels in a row and a relatively mid-level duel. Oh yeah, and because this is an older game, whoever goes first is allowed to draw a card. That rule no longer applies. This girl almost looks like Taya from the original series. Command Knight. Ugh, that's annoying. I drew both of my trap monsters. That's funny. The A-Forces. Oh, boy. Oh, she has me locked. Two Command Knights. I cannot attack her now. I pretty much just reset them. Ah, oh no! I can only attack the tomato now. I mean, sure, but you're going to regret that. This is not good. Ah. Well. This is what the kids call not good. I might be boned. Yes, I am boned. Those monsters have 2,800 attack points and I can't attack them. Yep, I lost. The answer is no, I cannot take on Anka by myself. Ouch. Oh well. That's a pretty good chunk of change. Let's go get some more cards.